Hi my babies, and welcome back to another video. It's your girl Virgo Garden. If you don't know, now you know. Anything you need to know about little old me, it'll be down below in the description box. Yes. Okay, this is the financial read because I kind of shorted y'all last week on one. I'm so sorry. Okay, so sorry. So that's what we're starting on. Okay, not gonna argue. That's what we're starting off with. This month we're gonna start with the financial read because I kind of showed it y'all last month a couple of times on the financial read, and that's just not right. It's just not right. Also, I would like to say you do not have to be a Virgo to watch my readings. They resonate with everyone all over the world. No, but it is universal though. So you do not have to be a Virgo to join in with the Virgo Garden. We will love you regardless. Now, I would also like to warn y'all, before we do get started, we do have a retrograde coming, so this shall be interesting. It's coming a whole month early. It shall be here on the 17th, I believe. Oh, disrespectful. Okay. Gracious. You know what I'm saying? Down. All right. That came out quite clear. All right, so we're going to go ahead, get it started, get it popping, get it on. Not Marvin Gaye, though. All right, so we're starting off with, okay, I'm trying to make sure y'all can see that. I don't know if y'all can see that. All right, there we go. The Page of Swords. I feel like this is the beginning of something new for you. A lot of y'all may be feeling like you're kind of starting over this month, or a lot of y'all may be getting a lot of messages this month, or symbols regarding your money, regarding your bag. I feel like some of y'all kind of may be on the guarded side, because you also know income tax time is coming this month as well. People are going to start kind of getting their checks in, kind of, sort of. Kind of, sort of. Yeah, that might be the kind of, sort of, because it's like somewhere I feel like someone's going to have an issue where there's going to be a hold up with some money that you're expecting, and you ready to draw that sword like, you got me fucked up. You said it's going to take how long to get that money? Oh, no, you got me fucked up. Okay, so I feel like this Page of Swords is, it could be immature communication. I like that. Immature communication. So make sure this month you are reading very clearly all of your contracts, making sure it's nothing in there that you're overlooking where later on down the line you end up getting fucked over. Make sure you're paying attention. Start writing down when you clock out and when you clock in. Like, have a little notebook like one of these that you could take with you to work. I have these like all over the place that you could take with you to work and just write on the paper like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then you clock in, clock out times, lunch times, whatever you got to put up there to make sure you cover your ass, because legally this is binding, because this is a document. This is something that's documented. So legally that is binding. Well, look, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Legally, you can get off with it, okay? Shit. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, y'all. I just came in the house. Like, literally, I came in the house 15 minutes ago and settled down so I could do y'all reading, because I got to get it to y'all. So, making sure that you know, cross your T's, dot your I's. Make sure that you are reading whatever you are signing, okay? I'm feeling congested right now, so some of y'all might want to slow down with grinding a little too hard, because there's a lot of congestion going on now. I was just fine. I didn't have no congestion until this video started. I was just fine. Some of y'all might end up working yourself too much, working doubles or just working overtime, and eventually you might end up having to pay for it towards the end, and you might end up missing out on something you really want to do, or something you may have saved your money up for, like a comedy show or a concert or something, because you're sick and you can't go because you work too hard. Okay, well, let's get into this reading. First card out we have is Focus Intention, which is Miss Diana, Dirty Diana. I'm sorry, I had to. Diana is all about making sure. There's a lot of sword. Is this a sword? No, that's a bow and arrow. Okay, there's a lot of weaponry going on in this video. Okay, make sure you don't have to run down on nobody for the bag. Okay, I am not bailing you out. I will do a reading for you, though, from jail. I have done it before. Okay, but she's all about staying focused on whatever it is the goal was. Okay, this is like immature communication. So regardless of that immature communication, make sure you stay focused on what it is that you want and do not settle. They are telling me, make sure you do not settle. They like, let's say you're starting a new job and you be like, hey, the job's like, yes, we would like to hire you. We're going to pay you, $15 an hour. You like, wow, great, that's amazing. You sign on, everything looks straight. But then once you get the job, they tell you on the first day, sorry, there was an error on our part. We're not going to be able to pay you $15 an hour. Actually, we're only going to be able to pay you about $10.20. Are you good with that? And you'll be thinking in your head, man, I really need the money right now. Da da da. Don't sell yourself short. If you know you need that 15 an hour to make sure all your bills are covered, keep going till you find that 15 an hour. Don't sell yourself short, okay? So the card clarifying that up under it is the gardener, and this is you tending to exactly what I just said to y'all. This is you tending to your intentions. So this is you in your garden. This is what you want to flourish and grow. This is you focusing. You see, this gardener is by himself. He ain't got no crew. He ain't got no friends. Ain't no family. Ain't no kids out there running around. He's by himself working on his shit for himself. Okay? Stable foundations. Being grounded, understanding your worth and knowing what it is that you want. And you're going to keep working until you get that. And clarification for that is the 6 of Pentacles. This is all about money balancing out, being stable because you did not settle, because you're paying attention to what's going on with their immature communication. And you're saying, you know what? That's not what I'm going for. This is what I've been working hard for, and I'll be damned if I sell myself short for it, okay? So next we got Aphrodite, which is inner goddess. This is you knowing your worth. Like, seriously, knowing your worth. And knowing that you are blessed, okay? This is universe. This is the universe right here. I'm about to say universal. This is the universe right here. This is saying this is your time to shine, okay? This is your time to get it right. It says, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So going back to the people who I said, make sure you're not working yourself in a hole. You cannot be top-notch like this inner goddess. You cannot manifest things at top speed or to the fulfillment that you want instead of a half-ass fulfillment if your energy is not right. So if you're draining on yourself, then your energy is just not going to get right, beloved. Okay, beloved, it's not going to get right. So next we have sexual freedom. Now I feel like a hold up for a lot of y'all is insecurities. A lot of y'all not feeling comfortable around the environment that you're in. There's a saying that goes, hopefully I get this right, okay? There's a saying that goes, if a flower does not grow, do you blame the flower or do you blame the environment it is in? Because that's the flower's main goal. That's the flower's main intention, is to grow. That's all the flower is really here to do, is to be planted, to root or whatever, sprout and then grow. That's the whole point of a flower. That's its only job. All honesty, really. It's to grow. Its job was not to make other people happy. It's just flowers just so happen to do that. That comes with the territory, okay? Its only job was to grow. Your only job is to grow, okay, for you. It's not to make other people happy. Your only job is to grow. And you're in an environment where you may not feel free, or you may not feel like you can be yourself, or like your ideas are appreciated or respected, or your perspective is appreciated or respected. So they're saying, if you're in an environment that will not allow you to grow and glow, okay, it's time to let it go, all right? Thank you. That was beautiful. Short, simple, and to the point. It was beautiful. Now, the problem here is Valentine's Day coming up, and not everyone has a loved one, or, you know, you and your loved one may have just broken up. Things may have just went completely left field. And you're feeling lonely, you're feeling like you ain't got friends like how you used to, you have no one to really call on. This is the time that you're supposed to spend with yourself because you're getting to know yourself. Knowing yourself helps you to stay focused on your goals, but also not to settle because you know your worth. You're not doing an injustice to this energy, okay? So we have soulmates, and then we have the Nine of Cups. This clearly says to me, there is something you are destined for. Something you are destined for. But you're not going to get it with all that noise that you got going on around you. That's why it says quiet time. It's time to quiet your mind, quiet your energy, quiet your body. It's time to detox, quiet your spirit. Okay, it's time to detox and to get all of that out so that you may flourish and grow. So that you may attract your tribe, your like energies. Synergy in your life, okay? Peacefulness. Serendipity, okay? And the Nine of Cups would be that celebration, but like I always tell y'all with the Nine of Cups, this is a celebration of your accomplishments. That's what the Nine of Cups is. But like I always tell y'all with the Nine of Cups, all right? Make sure you stay, we're not going to say humble. We picked another word. I can't remember the other word we picked. But make sure that you're not basically shitting on other people and what you work so hard for be taken from you. Because the universe and the higher ups do not like when you try to shit on other people. Okay? They will put other people in your way who have fucked you over and put them in your path so they can see that you're doing good. They'll shit on people for you. You ain't got to do it, okay? Next, we have the blossoming card. So remember, we started with this Page of Swords. It was immature communication. This is all a growth process. So you're not supposed to get everything right. Gardeners don't get everything right. Farmers don't get everything right. They have livestock that dies when they're not supposed to die, or all of a sudden get sick or run away. You know what I'm saying? Plants sometimes just up and die. You have no reason why. Sometimes the energies just change and stuff. So they're saying be patient and allow things to grow. I'm about to say glow. Allow things to grow financially in your life. Understand, this is a stepping stone that you're at right now. You're not at the mansion yet. You're getting the foundation straight to build up till that mansion is completed. That's going to take some time because no one wants a house that's built in 3 days. I'd rather my house take 3 years to be built than 3 damn days, okay? So they're saying now I feel like you're coming more into understanding and respecting the process with the maturity card, because a lot of y'all last year wanted to fight the process, and you realize now you fighting the process ain't helping nothing. So with the maturity card, I feel like they're saying you have gained a lot last year, and the last few years you have gained a lot mentally, spiritually, and emotionally to help you financially, because you're going through that cycle, going through that process, making those mistakes. You learn what it is that you want and what you don't want, and what it is that you don't want you chose to move away from. Okay, y'all, I apologize, the camera just cut off on me. I forgot to clear out some videos, my bad. But basically what I was saying is not fighting the process and understanding and respecting where it is that you're at now. And that's what this maturity card has taught you. All right. They just rude as fuck tonight. Cutting me off. All right. Now this Queen of Staffs is, I feel like they're saying they don't want you to lose your passion or your drive, starting with something new or starting over again or having to go back and readjust. They want you to stay passionate, and they want you to stay driven, and they want you to stay focused so that you can sit on that throne and say, look at you now, okay? Look at you now. Now, scared money don't make no money. That's what this bold card is talking about right here. Let's talk about it, okay? Scared money don't make no money. Being bold and putting yourself out there to make money is very important, and letting people know what it is that you want and what it is that you don't want, what it is that you will accept and what it is that you won't accept. However, don't drag yourself in the ground with this distorted feminine trying to get there. You're not going to manifest if you're in balance. Okay, if your yin is distorted and your yang is strong, which is what this is basically saying. A lot of y'all Yang is strong, but your yin is distorted. You have to work that back out so that you can get to this place where manifestations do happen rapidly, okay? Energy and what you're eating plays a lot into it. So if you've not been eating well, if you have not been resting, matter of fact, I knew this video was going to come in handy. I was watching a Kobe Bryant interview. You know, YouTube suggesting them like crazy. And he definitely was a Virgo for sure. But he had, like, just how he handled his team and how he was coaching his team and stuff, and how he was seeing certain plays like a coach and he was still a player. Like, that's some Virgo shit. Always ahead, all right? We're always ahead. However, though, the video I was watching, I actually sent it to my mother. Matter of fact, I took notes right here. What he was talking about, and he was talking about how important sleep is and how important meditation is in order to be at your top game. And he said when he first came in the game, he was so great at it, you know, because he was 18, okay, when he came in, and he was hitting them baskets and he was doing everything that he needed to do and he was getting them points. But he said as he got further in his career, he noticed he was getting sluggish and he was playing like shit. To him anyway. But he felt like, well, I mean, other people probably noticed, but whatever. You know, Virgos, we notice stuff about ourselves way before the rest of the world does. But we're talking about how he noticed he was playing sluggish and how he was not up to par like how he's used to. And he said when he first started out, he was getting like 3-4 hours worth of sleep, and he could get up, play a game, no problem, hit 30-40 points, no problem. He said, however, though, when he realized he was getting off his game because he won't get enough sleep, he said he was still getting 3-4 hours of sleep. And he was like, yo, he said, you're not the same youngin' that you was anymore. And that is true for all of us, because we all are not the same age or not the same healthiness that we could have been from the year prior or years prior before. So he did acknowledge that, you know, he was getting older and whatnot. I'm going to hurry up get to the point, y'all. The point is this. He said sleep and meditations will help put him back up to par, okay? That's the point. Shit. Went all around the mountain to get there. I don't know what the hell happened. I was going there and something else happened. But he said 30 minutes of extra sleep every night. He said challenge yourself to do that. Trying to get 30 minutes of extra sleep every night. And also he said 5 to 15 minutes of meditation to start your day. Now I added in waking up. When you do wake up, make sure you drink 1 glass of room temperature alkaline water to help cleanse and energize, because that does help a lot. Trust me. Okay? So make sure you are taking care of yourself if you want to get the Kobe Bryant status. All right? Now, the strength card is here because naturally, if you're distorted, then that means something apparently is not right somewhere in life. A lot of y'all may feel like you're working just to go from paycheck to paycheck. They're saying this moment, and this is for a reason. You have to, what? They said fight fire with fire, okay? This is a Leo card, fire. This is Queen of Wands, fire. They said fight fire with fire. Gain your strength back to get your passion back. Ooh, I like how y'all did that. Underlying energy, infinite supply. This is universe saying, do not worry. You have all that you need. Your supply for the day and all of your tomorrows. I think the main important thing for us Virgos this month is stop worrying. Because worrying this month, I definitely feel like will pull the bag away from us instead of bringing it to us. Put it out there. Believe that it's going to happen. Do what you have to do on your part. And don't worry about it. And it's going to come. Behind that, I got to point out, we got golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Had to ring the bell on that. For this one, we got connection, but we also got boundaries. So you may be connecting with some very important people. People who actually do know how to fucking communicate. Okay? But make sure you're setting your boundaries. Make sure that you're not putting yourself in an uncomfortable position to something that you should have said no to anyways. And you said yes and you knew that was not right. Also, make sure, boy, they just confirmed what the hell I just said. Wait till y'all see this card. God damn it. Shit. All right, look, we got the Temperance card. This is all about balance. This is about the law of give and take. This is about you taking care of yourself and being able to pour more back into yourself. The universe saying you do your part, we'll do ours. The card behind that, the Magician card. You're not going to get it till you fix yourself. You will not manifest it until you fix yourself. And I'm just going to point out, but shit. The Ace of Staffs, which is like new beginnings. This is business deals going right. This is like a just new wind of energy coming through for us with this Two of Coins. Make sure you're balancing out the things that need to stay and getting rid of the things that don't, okay? Keep juggling what you need to juggle, but if you got an extra ball in there, toss that bitch to the side. You don't need that. And then next, okay, this is it. We done. Okay, we got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. This is new brain power. This is new energy, thinking more positive, seeing things more clearly, and making your mind up. Not going back and forth with shit, not draining yourself, loving on yourself, being more compassionate. And I gotta point out this Eight of Cups with the new beginnings, and behind it, the Three of Cups with the celebration. All right, babies, we are done. This is the financial read for February. Once again, I'm the girl Virgo Garden. If you don't know, you know it now, don't you, babies? All right, go get that bag, but make sure you're taking care of yourself, loving on yourself, and building yourself up, because when the motherboard is down, the whole ship going under. Love you, babies. Mwah. Go get that money.